Oh, I gotta stop saying. I told myself I was gonna not say what up to the camera anymore. Dude, asking cameras questions is stupid. Look at this. Jason just made a wrap with his truck with GPT 4.0. Like, no kidding. Have you guys played with the new GPT 4.0? Dude, it's so sick. It does all the image generation and it actually works. Just bought a subscription to it because we've been having so much fun. We're like using all the credits on it. It's pretty cool. We found, we're sitting here listening to AI music, using AI to do a wrap on the outside of Jason's truck. Did you guys know it can do that now? So, it's pretty crazy. Just spent like hours inputting all of our info and all of our assets into Grok 3. So it can help us like with like strategy and everything. It was coming up with some really cool ideas. So here's our DTF printer right here. I just siphoned out all the air out of the ink lines. Check this out. Look at this. Look, it takes those ink cartridges right there. It's a t-shirt printer. Except for it's freaking white, man. Look, I like went through all the trouble to paint everything black and then got that. Then we got, apparently this is like where all the white things in the world congregate. But, so, me and Jason are trying out 4.0 because we're doing all this art stuff. It's pretty crazy that in this day and age when we have a freaking program that can do everything, all of a sudden we have a printer over here.
Oh, it's coming in.
So I'm going to start making t-shirts until I make really cool designs that everybody likes. I'm not even going to sell them. We're just going to give them away at first. Dude, this is so much fun sitting here and waiting for these things to render. Yeah. You guys hear that? Literally, we got our own song. Here, will you take that for a second? It's in selfie mode here. I'm just going to turn it around. Yeah, say hi.
What's up, guys?
I bet your family's on there.
What is this? This is Instagram?
No, it's YouTube.
Oh, this is YouTube.
I'm gonna get the music.
Oh, all right. What do you guys think about that? Should we get that wrapped on my truck? I kind of like it green better.
We gotta tune that way in. I think this is like a newbie editing thing where you're just happy to see any sort of editing on there.
Everybody says yes.
What? In the colors?
Your truck is hot. I love it.
Dude, so just by the way, if you keep the background, it's so much easier. And we almost have the shit here to make those. Or Cricut's a little, dude. Cricut could totally cut out foot tall letters, but no, we're not fucking doing that. You want to wrap, dude. I think you want to get away from the white and go to black.
My truck's gonna get painted blue, actually.
Why would you paint it if you're gonna wrap it? Why don't you just wrap it blue? And then in 3 years, you peel it off and pick something else. Screw paint, dude. I'm a painter.
Are you a car painter?
Screw paint, dude. Wrap it. You can have it.
What if I got a free $10,000 paint job?
Dude, I think we're gonna start wrapping cars.
What if I got a free $10,000 paint job?
For
free.
I would be scared of why it's free and what you have to do to that for that person now.
I already did it for the person, and he told me he would paint my car or my truck for free.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Hot rod guy of Spokane. If any of you guys know TP certified hot rods,
so
Spokane.
If you're gonna get it for free, paint's obviously better than plastic.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I thought about that Toyota out there a lot. That's the next thing it needs is a sick wrap, and I think we're about to have the equipment to do that.
Oh yeah, me and Derek are both car guys.
Dude,
we work on everything we got.
Every everybody can design stuff now. Everybody.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, dude, artists are losing their minds right now. Because now, like,
Hey,
now I have the ability
Derek, you shouldn't have said we're going to start rapping cars, dude. We got people asking us to rap already.
Cars, I go far. That's what I didn't mean. I was going to make stickers. Dude, I think we could do it.
See? Look at our comment that was held for review.
Oh, yeah, I got hated on for that, didn't I? Hey, let's go show them what's going on with Overkill.
I do not have a Zin in.
Turn that thing around.
Not
Dude,
a Zin guy.
We had hella progress today on Overkill. We found, Jason redid the whole inside.
We couldn't design anything if our life depended on it, Derek.
Oh, we have the computers.
That's what somebody just said.
Oh, it's okay.
Faust Video Dumpster. It sounds like you don't even know how to make video, bro.
Oh, boo! Dude, you roasted him. Roasted.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this down. Look at this look at this. This is why our transmission wasn't working. We found that.
Yeah.
More rat.
Look at that.
More rats.
I'm disgusted at what I'm looking at right now.
That was literally installed in my car, and we were in it wondering why solenoid E is not working. That's not it, folks. That's not it at all.
Yeah.
Look.
We got a pinch
Pinch
part of the harness right there.
Yep. And they were touching, and there's raw wires showing. So.
No bueno.
So. Now all we gotta do is redo all the wiring, redo all the brakes, redo all the drive lines, and then redo the motor. Then we're gonna redo the axles, and then redo. No. By the time we're done, it's like the checklist to what was broken was pretty much the everything.
The everything.
So we got multiple transmissions out, trying to figure out everything that's going on here. Lucky to have like extra harnesses and transmissions.
We got a whole spare valve body if we need one, dude.
So we have this problem. Maybe somebody on here knows, but we're testing these, and these are all testing at 8.1, like all bad. We thought the voltmeter was bad or whatever it's called, and then we got a second one, and it's testing the same. So it's like all of these might have got fried from the wiring harness shorting, but that doesn't sound like it's right. And then I was wondering if James was testing them correctly, but I don't think there's only one way to freaking test them, right? I looked at the setting was right, and then the probes just go to each.
I was gonna say they could have been backwards, but I mean that's.
I wonder if he was testing them with the harness plugged into them with the harness shorting.
No, that would be kind of hard. You have to back probe to do that. But
if you guys haven't been following along, this is Overkill XJ. Just spent a decade building them, pulled them out of the garage last Halloween, and we have been battling demons inside of them. It's almost like they didn't know what they were doing when they built them. Everything's getting fixed, so that's good. Me and Jason just pulled it out, and it was actually, we've been stuck in high gear for months now, and it was stuck in limp mode. Jason redid the harness. We got it out of limp mode. Now it's auto shifting, but when you go to manually shift it, that's not working. And when you go to look into that problem, shift solenoid E seems to be the culprit. When you look into that, we found out the wiring was the problem. And then now those, I don't know what the hell's going on with those, but we're getting closer.
Yep.
So one day, yeah, it's almost like it was stuck in training mode. That was almost kind of good, while the brakes aren't working very good.
What brand is your microwave?
I don't have one. What?
BS. I'm gonna tell him what brand the microwave is.
Oh, that one doesn't count.
I think this is an unbranded microwave, guys.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh. It's a Walmart brand. So.
Why do you like microwaves so much?
I don't know.
Are you some sort of like microwave connoisseur or something?
I don't know.
Did my microwave
he said nice.
pass your inspection? Dude, you get hated on if you don't have a microwave, and then if you do
he sells microwaves.
Oh. What kind of a weirdo sells microwaves?
Dude, you get people drop shipping stuff that
You can do a lot of stuff with microwaves.
Yeah, you could use the little transformer from them. It eats microwaves.
Didn't microwaves start out as like some sort of a weapon, and we're like, oh, it cooks food well, let's sell it to people.
I don't know. They are filled with radiation, so.
They're filled.
Oh yeah.
Like a bag filled with dirt.
They like radiate your food.
They put all the radiation in there. What does he say? That's crazy.
We don't know the Muffin Man. Could you guys give us his number?
It's pretty talented to poop out microwaves. It probably takes a lot of practice. Probably start with with toasters.
This guy was raised by microwaves. And that guy drinks microwaves. Holy crap.
Wow.
Dude, aviation is probably one of the coolest things you could ever get into. It's just really expensive.
These comments are pretty entertaining. I'm supposed to be entertaining you guys, but you guys are like entertaining me here. I'm going to stop. There's like a whole microwave shit talking contest going on.
The first one was made in 1945, so it's definitely got something to do with the hydrogen bombs.
Dude, this whole chat's a microwave. It's heating up in here. This is like, I feel like my dad when I'm looking too close. I'm picturing my dad's words going through my head. Get the fuck away from there. When I was a kid, he said that, and I looked at him and I was like, why? And he was like, I don't know. It's just not right. Just get away. And then I remember stepping back and looking at the microwave going, something's not right about that. And now I'm like an adult and I don't have one. I'm like scared of them. My dad scared me, man. He was like, get away. Now that I'm thinking about, dude, my head was like looking in I'm like looking in the microwave. I'm glad he's a good dad. Man. Got me out of there just in the nick of time. Maybe.
You almost got radiated.
I know. Irradiated. I don't know what that means. It sounds cooler, though. I think that's the act of being radiated after you're... I don't know what to say. Quit staring at me.
So, another thing we figured out that you guys don't know about yet is Derek, back when he bought this fast pump, bought one for a 6.4, not a 6.0.
You called it a fast, the loser.
I said fast. FASS. Don't know what it stands for, but that's what it is. Do one of you guys know what it stands for?
I think the pumps are the same. Why are you acting like that's a problem?
Because it is a problem. Because the 6.0 pump is completely different. Do you remember when you told James to call them? Well, James called them, and he was like, give me your serial number. And the dude goes, yeah, that's for a 6.4 if you... Because the reason that this is a problem is because...
Amazon's fault.
Well, whoever's fault it is, it doesn't matter. But anyways, to run this pump, you need this stock fuel filter. It's up in there. See that? We have to run that because we have the wrong fast system. And if we got the right fast system, we could delete that. Pretty interesting.
What he said.
Yeah. But me and Derek are just toying around.
We have to go edit video and we're stalling is what's happening.
I mean,
me and Jason want to die. We have our little editing stations and we both have videos going and they're sitting over there taunting us, trying to make us die inside, make us sit at the computer for days.
Yeah, they're trying to bore us to death.
We just started a new editing program a week ago, so everything makes your brain hurt and makes you want to rage out and throw your computer across the room. And so it's not very much fun. It's a lot more fun out here on the phone with you guys. So that's why we're out here, because we were like, dude, let's just like talk to the camera. That sounds like more fun than getting sucked into Computersville.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, maybe AI is going to be able to do the editing soon.
That would be pretty cool. I mean, if they can create images, why can't they edit video? That doesn't make any sense.
Smarter than me. I think you could just be like, hey, make this stupid video better.
I mean, if they can watch our videos, then why can't they edit them?
Dude, it literally told
Have you told the people about that?
It told me to raw dump the video footage. In case you guys didn't catch this, I spent 3 hours a day inputting every piece of info that I could think of about Overkill culture into Grok 3. Everything. And then I had to start putting everything about Preble Painting, which is my other business, in there because they're intertwining with everything. And then I started telling it all of my assets, and then I started thinking about other info that I can feed it, and I started feeding it all that whole text threads. I'm going to transcribe my email and put it in there, but it started coming out with crazy stuff. It was literally like, that's why I'm here now. It told me to. It was like, hey, ditch the editing, dum dum. It's killing your vibe. Okay, just cut that, raw dump that, turn the camera on, video yourself. Dude, I'm not kidding.
Oh, dude, their comments are still going on. Holy crap!
We were off on the comments.
Sorry, we didn't see the comments.
Yeah, sorry guys.
God, Brandon sued me. Fucking Christ.
I think we're supposed to have somebody in there kicking out the losers, so they don't get too.
Well, we have to get mods for that.
Loser-ish. We got little kids in there that are like, bad word, over and over and over. Everybody pay attention to me. But so it started coming out with really crazy stuff. All sorts of advice. Like it was.
Oh, dude, this guy wants to know what inspired Overkill.
Okay. My brother is like a 92 Jeep Cherokee. He's having a lot of fun with it in the garage. He made the thing badass already. He had 1 tons front and rear, locked front and rear, and it was already like the most badass rig. And then I was having fun in the garage with him, helping him make his exo cage, and then we painted the thing. We spent weeks in there just having a blast, and I was like, dude, I want my own rig. And then I got it in my head. That was when Rockwells were a big deal. I had just been working for like 7 years straight. I started my paint business working from sun to sundown, so I had money, and I was going to buy a toy. And I was like, dude, I want a race car. And I was like, I want a 4-wheel drive race car, because why would you only want a 2-wheel drive race car? That would be stupid. And then I realized I wanted a big ass truck, and I kept breaking. So I bought this, and then I kept breaking it. And I was like, that's not what I want. I want like a Baja truck that you can monster truck the hell out of, and isn't going to break. So I quickly caught on to the fact that Rockwells were super cheap. I found 2 sets for almost free. I got them both. Justin put his in right away, and I spent like years getting all like the right parts and making it all perfect. And it's kind of funny because it shows me and my brother's personality. Like a decade later, mine's like all perfect but like not even done yet, and like he's already like been wheeling his for like a whole decade, and I like missed out, stuck in the garage. It's funny. But I got it in my head that we were gonna have the 2 largest Cherokees in the world, because that was gonna be easy to do already, because his was already almost like the biggest. I don't know if you guys have seen Justin XJ's, we call it the green machine, I think, but it's the black and green. It's a black XJ with a green cage, but it's black and green. But it's huge. It has 47-inch LTBs. I started looking into this thing, and I found Top Truck Challenge, and I started looking through all the 4-wheeler magazines and watching the videos online, and ran into all of Matt Hewitt's stuff, and then I got the chance to start hanging out with all those guys up at Havoc. Top Truck Challenge got canceled. All those guys, everybody was heartbroken. I'm in the middle of this build. I'm heartbroken. Just started it. Nobody's going to vote me in to go race. And then all those guys started meeting up at Bonner's Ferry, and Ben Spinney started Mountain Havoc. And Mountain Havoc is where the only place over here on this side of the United States where mega trucks can get together and race used to be Top Truck. Then Ben Spinney made Mountain Havoc, and it's a race course. They make it better every year. It gets badass. You guys can look up Mountain Havoc. We tried to film that back in my last media filming adventures. There's a cool video on our YouTube about it, but they went mainstream after that. Trying to say this as fast as possible. Anyways,
this crazy random gaming guy said looking to hire for the painting business so you have more time for Overkill. Why don't you explain what happened last time you tried to do that?
What?
Last time you tried to hire somebody to run your painting business.
Oh, I don't want to do that. No, I just jumped back in the driver's seat to run my painting business because I had a chick running it which decided she was going to start her own business, and on my dime, she was actually trying to steal all of our systems and our info, and wasn't doing any of the work to get ready for spring. Basically, I had a spy inside my computer, in my taxes, trying to run anyways, I just jumped back in the driver's seat. No.
He said no, not run it.
Oh, paint?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's he at?
Yeah, where are you from? I was going to say...
Are you going to be one out of the 100 people that actually make it through my filter? Probably not. I got the gauntlet you have to get.
Oh, he's from Deer Park.
Oh, shit.
Well, should I...
Yep. See, that's.
I was gonna say,
dude, I already got a red flag. Deer Park guys, dude. That's a long ways away, man. That's like an hour drive to work every day.
yeah, hour drive to work every day. But if you're really that interested, that's the phone number. Screenshot it. He said he needs a job bad, so he better make it through your filter.
Dude, no, that's already a second red flag. People that need jobs bad. That's not good, man. You need people that already have a job and want to upgrade, bro.
Have you ever painted before?
Didn't you already say he did?
No, he just was asking about getting a job.
I think Deer Park's too far away, especially if you haven't painted before. So I gotta start guys that haven't painted out at like 20 something. You can't spend $20 driving to work to make $20 an hour from Deer Park. Just doesn't work.
John said we don't care about microwaves that much.
I was late.
He said that he's just keeps commenting history about microwaves and I keep ignoring it.
Is he a bot?
I don't know. So this crazy random gaming guy says that he's talked to you on Facebook.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, I know exactly who that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, dude, we don't need anybody. We need people that know how to paint at this point because we can only take on so many rookies at a time. We need one lead for every 2 rookies, so we're kind of saturated right now for training people. Unfortunately, but I really want to hang out with you, man. He was interested in coming and seeing our shit and hanging out. Next time we go wheeling, dude. So just by the way, I started a Discord.
Hold on, tell him where we're at. Somebody's asking where we're at.
Oh, we're in Spokane, Washington. Why don't you tell them?
I mean, I'm behind the camera. They're looking at you.
Oh, well, they're hearing you literally say.
Yeah, but this is how most lives work. One person runs the camera and then feeds comments to the person who's actually on camera.
I don't think so.
I've seen tons of lives just like this.
I was gonna say something important.
Yes, the PNW.
I was excited about it. Oh, dude. Okay, Jason, did you know I started a Discord?
I did not.
Culture. Okay. The first thing we're gonna do with that, it's a group. We're gonna get all the local people that wheel. We're gonna get the wheeling crowd to actually have a hub for Spokane outdoors wheeling stuff. There isn't anywhere like that. Like for instance, somebody comes into town and they say, "Hey, where's all the wheeling people at?" I'm like, "Dude, spread all over the internet." Like what? What do you mean? I'm like, I don't know. Your best luck is to go to an event, try to remember their names and faces, and like try to see it online. Like there's no real Spokane wheeling site. Justin tried to do that one site years ago and never did anything. Anyways, I'm gonna make a hub for like all local 4x4 events inside Discord for Spokane, and we're gonna be doing that like in the next month. So that should be pretty cool. Having a and then every time we go out, we can post because it's our group. We're gonna say where we're going, and then we can have people actually meet us there and hang out with us instead of us just surprise going out wheeling, and then telling everybody like later. So, and then if we control the group, we can actually control who sees that we say we're wheeling, because we don't want to post on our social media that we're going out wheeling because we can't get overwhelmed when we're out filming with people that aren't in tune with exactly what's going on. Like if we're filming a video, you got to be either part of it or get the hell out of the way type of thing. Dude, Jason, I had this brilliant freaking idea. Underkill is an extension of Overkill.
Mm-hmm.
They are one. Like Underkill's like a drone for Overkill. It has filters, fucking a welder, some tools in it. It's like a chase rig.
Dude, we gotta get this Discord link out, dude. People are already excited about it. This one guy said, "I'm joining all the way from the Middle East, Arab land. I'm from Canada." And to answer your question, Alvi, we are from the Pacific Northwest, just like you thought. We're in Spokane, Washington. Oh yeah, this crazy random gaming guy is.
You screen share that to the TV. Press the mirror button. So I can actually see the question.
Okay.
Dude, that's a good trick.
So this crazy random gaming guy is asking about his 73. Whoa. Okay.
His 7.3 diesel?
No, 73. It's probably a F100 or something. I don't know if there is a screen share option.
Is he talking about his Dodge?
Oh, it could be a Dodge, yeah. First gen Dodge. What's up, King Tater?
It's actually, it's cool, dude. He got that from his dad,
Oh yeah, it's a Power Wagon. So yeah, first gen Dodge.
That's pretty cool, dude. Wouldn't that be cool to have a?
Okay, we're gonna start spreading the word about microwaves here. All right. Raytheon introduced the Radar Range, which is the first commercially available microwave oven, dude. That's crazy. That's in 1947.
Dude, what kind of... We don't care about that. What kind of cool shit can we do with a microwave? Can we, like, electrocute people?
Yes, we could take the transformer out of a microwave and create an electronic device that'll shoot electricity out of it. Because it takes 110 and turns it into, like, 1,000 volts or something like that.
Oh, dude, YouTube's gonna flag us. We're making ray guns now.
Yeah. Dude, should we? Dude, we should figure out how to get, like, an electrocuting...
No, bro. Go play with microwaves at your house. That sounds like a terrible idea.
I've played with microwaves at my house.
That's a
Wait,
idea.
Raytheon builds weaponry now? Dude, I'm telling you, microwaves have something to do with hydrogen bombs. We could turn it into an electromagnet. That'd be kind of cool.
Dude, so I'm sitting here thinking of it right now about downloading like my whole personal life into an AI program. Be like, look, this is everything I do. This is how I manage my life. Like, how stupid am I being? That's gonna be crazy when you can actually.
Okay, are you serious right now, dude? Does this thing got a Hemi in it? No, a Hemi wouldn't move these tires. It's got a Power Stroke in it.
Jason doesn't even know what he's saying because Jason's too young. Jason, that was a commercial.
No, I know. Does that thing got a Hemi in it?
You didn't fucking know.
I know exactly what the fuck he's talking about. But look, that's dumb. All right? Hemi wouldn't push these tires. And if you're a Dodge guy in here, try to prove me wrong. It ain't happening.
Jason has deep, deep hate for...
all Dodges.
For Dodge. Like, it's like a wretched... hate. Like a Dodge owner touched him in some sort of way or something at some point badly. He didn't like it. Because he was like, he was like, hey, let's make fun of Dodges on the page. And I was like, that's cool. And then he was like, die, you need to die. I'm like, whoa, bro, whoa. No, we were trying to be funny. And he's like, but I hate him. I hate him. I had to reel the dog back in.
They're garbage, dude. And everybody talks about how great they are.
No.
The only thing good about a Cummins is the engine, dude. That's it.
They're just...
That's literally it.
You know, my problem with Cummins is so many people that have spent all the time to make a Cummins crawler, and it was just slow and blew out all the transmissions.
Exactly. That's what I hate about them.
You know, all those guys in their head thought they were building this fast crawler, and then it just... and the transmission can barely, like, dude, and then it just breaks.
What
It's like shifts all slow and hard.
To this chassis leg here, I don't think...
Hey, you were gonna screen mirror. Press the drop down button so I can see the comments.
How do we do that?
Top up here. We got that right there. We got garage T. Here, turn.
Oh, what? I bet you could find that rebuild kit on like Rock Auto or something.
Why are you making it stare at me? Yeah, stare at yourself.
Dude, this just doesn't look right.
What doesn't?
Me holding the phone out like this.
I didn't tell you to do that.
What do you want me to do? Go like this?
I don't know, dude. Are you having an anxiety attack?
What do you want me to do? Look at this and then look at the TV at the same time?
Oh, you're freaking out, man.
Oh, I don't know what to do! Oh, please save me! Derek, will you just let me film?
I think my superpower is filming people to death. And Jason's getting filmed. He's filming. I'm causing Jason to film himself to death right now. It's like...
Okay. What do you think, Derek? What do you think? Oh, God. Oh.
Get him! Get him! Fight him!
Oh! Ah! Scared of dogs.
Okay, he's good. Jump up on him and get hair on him.
Yeah. Okay, this guy's begging us to read the last one. Okay, 1946, Percy Spencer, a Raytheon engineer, accidentally discovered that a chocolate bar in his pocket had melted when near the magnetron, leading to the development of the microwave oven.
Oh yeah, let's cook food with it. That was my first thought when that happens. That was the idea, because it was food in his pocket. It was like, light bulb goes off. Like literally, there was probably a light bulb that started glowing in the room, and it fucking happened too. You know, light bulbs do that, right? When they're inside a microwave.
I didn't know that,
Dude,
actually.
if you put a light bulb in a microwave, it will make it glow.
That's cool.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
I need to find a light bulb. Wait, we have all LED. I think we need an old incandescent one.
We could just melt a LED one for fun.
I don't think normal light bulb exists anymore.
Yeah, you'll have to bring her out when we start taking this thing out. That would be really cool.
Dude, that group is going to be really cool.
I was gonna say, do we have it?
Actually, going to be able to have a bunch of people.
Do we have it ready to start giving it out to people? There's people asking in there.
It is, but there's nothing going on in there. But when we show up to events, we'll actually have like a group of people to hang out with.
Oh, what's up, man? Elijah is your real name, right?
I don't know. I thought there'd be a light bulb up here. I don't want to get in trouble for smoking on YouTube. Are we allowed to smoke on YouTube?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Quit staring at me while I'm smoking this. I'm gonna get TikTok striked.
Put a glow stick in the microwave and ruin that perfectly good shirt? I don't think so. Somebody says, yes, you can smoke. I don't know. I wonder what the rules are on YouTube Live. I know that on like YouTube videos, they don't like us smoking, but I don't know about live.
I'm always afraid that when we go to monetize, they're gonna like look through our videos and be like, nah, your shit's whack.
This guy says you can. I mean, I see people talking about smoking weed and all sorts of stuff on YouTube all the time, but I don't ever see them actually do it.
I don't know, man. I think it's a bad habit because me and Jason are trying to edit it out of our videos, and I'm like, looking at a camera and smoking just like makes me feel like I'm gonna have to edit more. Same with like swearing. We can't swear anymore. All of the filler words, me and Jason are having to learn how to talk right, and Jason's having a problem with it because he's like Gen Z. So like,
I think on the pod,
5/8 of what he says is all filler words.
go
See
look
that?
at
That's
our
all filler
newest
words. None
go
of it
look at our
means
newest
anything.
video and see who cussed more and used more filler words. It was Derek, not me.
I'm gonna take Jason to Toastmasters. He's gonna learn how to communicate.
I'm down, dude. We should live stream Toastmasters.
We should see who can talk the most without saying a single filler word. Jason, can you communicate with me without saying anything stupid?
That's a wiring harness over there. It's got wires in it. It has one.
I think that's
two.
a wiring harness over there.
No, but I think that's a wiring harness over there.
You're always wrong about everything.
Oh, really?
Why would you be right this time, Jason?
I don't know. Those are both wiring harnesses.
I'm just kidding.
That one's
Jason's
broken.
right about everything.
I'm only I'll set our channel to 18 plus. I see them smoke weed on YouTube all the time.
No, is there
Onion farts.
Oh no, you don't. Oh, that's why you're not supposed to smoke on there. Is because it will restrict your channel to 18 plus, and then if anybody who doesn't have an account that's not registered, I guess there's like a huge percentage of YouTube that's not registered, and they get automatically thrown into the 18 plus because the algorithm doesn't know how old they are. So there is that problem, and I guess that's a huge percentage of people. That's like, you know, like 30% of the viewers are on some account that doesn't have their age set.
Yeah. I was going to say, I've clicked on videos before where it says you need to sign into YouTube, and there's literally nothing bad about it.
Dude, some of these comments get censored.
Jason Voorhees versus Wrong Turn Brothers. John, we already said that, dude.
Dude,
Wait.
John's a bot. I think if we had a moderator, we would kick him out of here. So
well, dude, that's the other cool part about Discord is we could start asking people who want to get in our lives to moderate for us.
John, what is your problem? Are you a bot?
John's not a bot.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what a bot would say, John.
I'm not sure if you're funny anymore, John. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe you should move on from the microwave.
Microwave
getting
weapons.
played out, John.
This guy says he'd mod for us.
See, we got to...
Have you ever modded before, though?
Screenshot that.
Ah! Oh, no!
Ah!
Nope,
Oh,
that's not the
oh,
password.
000.
Oh,
Don't
jeez.
tell him my password. That was way too late. Well, that's a nice... Oh.
We green screened.
That's a nice proposal, man.
Stop green screening.
We're going to start doing this like bi-daily or something.
He has modded other
we don't-
channels.
We don't know how to edit, so we're just going to stop editing.
American Roadrunner, you should message us on Instagram. We'll talk to you. We'll let you in our Discord, and we could speak more.
Acid trip. See, I wish I was reading everybody's responses better. I need to get good at that. I'm so...
See the garage door? I think I see a problem. Which garage door? We have 2. We actually have 3. 5.
Oh, you're thinking it's not going to fit out? No. You know what's funny is I actually built...
There's no way you're a mod for Mr. Beast. What are you doing in our live if you're a mod for Mr. Beast? That's crazy.
Yeah, we're doing good, man. Trump
Hey,
2024.
they just said we should be on TV. We actually thought we should be on TV too.
We're going to have our own mini-series within about a year.
Look at
Fun
that.
fact.
John wants to mod for us. He won't talk about microwaves. He promises.
Yeah, dude. That's like boring. If you're going to talk that much, why don't we talk about something productive?
Oh,
I had my buddy Josh over here today. He's probably over here watching this. I was going to tell him, like, dude, you talk a lot about shit that's not productive. What the hell? Let's talk about things that make us smarter.
bourbon versus whiskey. Me and Derek both don't drink.
It's fine. Don't leave me out of the fun, though. I'll drive.
Yeah, Derek will drive. You can tell him which one's better.
I quit drinking a year and a half ago. I'll still go hang out at the bar, though.
Dude, Derek, this guy washes Mr. Beast's feet.
Oh,
It's pretty cool.
There's a lot of beastie guys in here. That's crazy.
Yeah, lots of beasts in here.
Why am I looking at that if I could just look at
Exactly. That's what we turned it on for. Do you guys know that you're also on the TV? This is live streamception right now.
It's pretty gangster. I can actually chime in without like looking over your breathing in your ear.
I know
Yeah,
we need a mod
alcohol is
bad.
bullshit.
I was gonna say, dude, we're getting to that point where we just have random people in here going crazy about. Oh, dude, subscribe to us. That's Overkill. It's got 54-inch Baja claws, 9.5-ton axles. It's got a 6.0 Power Stroke in it.
Yeah, about to be running right. Just having some shifting problems. Found a rat ate into our harness.
Yep. Yeah. Oh,
Rat.
yeah. Look at this. Oh God.
A David
Oh.
rat. David, you dirty rat. You caused us like 2 months worth of work.
It is an XJ. Somebody said drive it to the strip club.
Dude, they just shut down strip club.
I know. I work right next to it. They turned it into a halfway house.
It looks weird. Now it's the strip club and it says something like refugee.
No, it says helping captives. I drive by it every
I
day.
know, but it's still the strip club and it says captives on it and it looks weird.
Well, dude, you should have seen when
Now
it.
it's the strip club and it says
You shoulda-
captives. Like, dude, I was like, what?
You should have seen when it still said showgirls on the front and then had the helping captives on the side of it, dude. It was even better.
I wanted to like stop and ask everybody in there if they're okay. Like, what's going on in this weird place? It's a pretty iconic old building. The Deja, I don't know if anybody here is from Spokane, but the VU is what we call it, is our old, gross 1960s. Dude, that place needed to be shut down so bad. It was so gross. It was nasty. Everybody, why wouldn't you just go to State Line if you were going to go to girls?
So this guy says, why ruin the XJ? They're getting more expensive. So tell him, Derek, how long ago did you start this project?
Oh, I ruined the XJ back when you could get one. What, the body would have been without a motor, or the body itself without anything else would have probably only been like $300, because that was back. So dude, you know what? I actually chopped the whole front off, put the motor in there, and then built a fake front around it right here. And then the only other thing, I cut this back here and made it like a Hummer type of shape, but it's not ruined. It's all there. What do you mean ruined?
It said we definitely have TV quality.
XJ Alive.
Oh, look at that. James left our batteries on.
James.
It's too low for programming.
Oh, that's going to run out our like 10,000 gigawatts.
Oh, dude, you guys got to 10,000 gigawatts.
I tell you, the security system recorded for 4 days straight on all 5 cameras.
What?
4 freaking days straight, dude. It
Will
was
you
like
take this?
literally a security sentinel just sitting there day and night recording everything at the trade show. From the day we fired it up and pulled out of here to the end of the trade show, it recorded the whole thing on 5 different files. And it's really low resolution. Really low. But I think we should cut off the cameras. Look, we got this camera system. See, there's 5 of those. And there's a screen in the middle. Well, when it's... Anyways, they're super low resolution, but it's
Hey,
kind of cool.
this guy says it's a nice build. Wish I had the knowledge to build like that. Derek, tell him how much knowledge you had when you started.
Look at that. That is how good I was when I started.
Yeah, look at Derek's fancy hood over here too. Used to be an XJ hood. Will you hold that?
It's weld on body panels. You're only supposed to like spot weld. I didn't know that.
I could teach you how to do that.
Dude, so now that I know a little bit more about welding, it's funny. I realized that if I bird turned on top of it, it wouldn't warp the body panel, and then it looked kind of symmetrical, so I just went for it.
Yeah.
But you don't notice how bad it looks until I tell you, because when you sit back and just stare at it from a normal viewing angle, it looks...
Dude, Derek,
Once you lock on to how terrible it looks, it's hard
we got somebody asking where the flux capacitor is in this thing.
Oh, dude, we're gonna have to add.
Well, no, dude, we have to have one. We have 10,000 gigawatts.
Flux capacitor needs to be in the back by all 4 of the batteries that look like they're gonna shoot a lightning bolt,
Dude, an off-road recovery rig would be so sick. We don't have anything like that around Spokane. This crazy random gaming guy, he said he wants to build a off-road recovery rig out of his 73.
Yeah, he's got wiring problems.
Oh, Dodge with wiring problems? Who could have guessed?
He was hoping to tear that whole thing out and start over when we were talking. Sounds like a stress. James relocated the.
Oh yeah, we just relocated that thing today.
We got to double check that it's not going to contact up here when we bottom out.
Yeah. Yeah. And so if you you can get a pipe bender for relatively cheap anymore. You could actually get the hydraulic ones, I think, for like $300 or $400, dude, which is really cool. Back when Derek was doing all this, they were like $1,000, $1,500.
Dude, I think I spent $2,500 when I bought Overkill for it, and he had 35s and bead locks and just a normal ghetto lift kit that's thrown together.
My advice to you, Crazy Random Gaming, is you should rip it all out and redo it. I've heard nothing but bad things about Dodge wiring, especially the old stuff. Do a rock bouncer next, dude. This thing is supposed to jump stuff at 60 miles an hour. This is a rock bouncer. The next thing we're gonna build is probably like a Tim Cameron style buggy.
So the only difference for a rock bouncer would be we'd have skid plates over there, which we do. We just haven't got them on yet.
Oh, William. Okay.
I mean, what else would make it a rock bouncer? Nothing. It is.
Yeah, dude, it is. We have monster truck, fucking Patrick Enterprises shocks.
I think by definition, a rock bouncer crushes through rocks, and with a 10-ton front differential. And you guys should see the video of this. This is 2-inch, quarter-inch wall drawn over mandrel. I don't know if you guys know about metal, but drawn over mandrel, way more dense. And then that's sleeved over the top of 1.75, 0.20 wall Haru, which is kind of softer. But then the inside of that is sleeved with Toyota 92 Toyota pickup axle. And I don't know if you guys have tried to cut 92 Toyota pickup axle metal before, but it is like from whatever goddamn planet Superman's from, because it does not